Attention! Gunners will offer the grand winner of Euro 2024 a lifetime contract. Fan alert! Arsenal makes the Euro 2024 star their top target for the new season. Arsenal is discussing a £40 million bid for a player, but there's a big problem. Welcome, Gunners fan. Don't forget to sign up to stay updated with the latest news from the greatest club in the world. Negotiations between Arsenal, one of the top clubs in the Premier League, and Bologna from Serie A for the signing of Ricardo Calafiori for €50 million are facing difficulties. According to an article from Gazzetta dello Sport, Arsenal has shown interest in the 22-year-old Italian player. Talks have dragged on for several weeks, with Bologna standing firm on their demand of €50 million to release the left-footed defender during the summer transfer window. Arsenal, known for their pursuit of a left-footed central defender, has identified Calafiori as a viable target to strengthen their defense. However, despite efforts to finalize the deal, the parties have reached a standstill. Earlier, it seemed Gunners were close to sealing the deal for Calafiori. But now, the situation is uncertain. It's unclear whether the impasse is due to Arsenal's reluctance to meet Bologna's financial demand, or if there are other complicating factors in the negotiations. Nevertheless, it's clear that Calafiori is interested in joining the London club, which could eventually facilitate an agreement. With the transfer market still ongoing, we'll have to wait and see if the parties can overcome these differences and finalize the transfer. Arsenal are reportedly poised to offer a lifetime contract to Real Sociedad midfielder Mikel Merino this summer, according to reports. The 28-year-old, who has gone under the radar in La Liga in recent seasons, made a name for himself on the continental stage during Euro 2024 in Germany, representing Spain. While not a starter for La Roja, Merino had a decisive moment coming off the bench to score the late winner against Germany in the quarter-finals. Spain continued their victorious journey by defeating France in the semi-finals and England in the final, thus clinching their fourth European title. According to Spanish newspaper Deportivo Mundo, Arsenal are gearing up for a major bid for Merino's services this summer. The Gunners are willing to offer the player a lucrative contract, aiming to secure his transfer to the Premier League ahead of the new season. There are reports of other English clubs also interested in Merino, including Champions League side Aston Villa and Newcastle United. While Arsenal are considering Merino, there are rumors that interest may have waned due to the potential signing of Everton's Amadou Onana. In addition to English clubs, Merino has attracted interest from Spanish rivals of Real Sociedad, such as Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. A move to Arsenal would reunite Merino with former Real Sociedad teammate Martin Odegaard. However, there are uncertainties about how Merino would fit into Mikel Arteta's tactical setup, which prefers two attacking midfielders like Odegaard and Declan Rice, a role different from what Merino is accustomed to playing. Despite tactical considerations, Merino would be a valuable addition to the Gunners, who are keen on signing him for a fee below his £55 million release clause. What is your opinion on the potential signing of Mikel Merino by Arsenal? Considering his performance in Euro 2024 and his potential to strengthen the midfield, do you believe he would be a good addition to the team? Once again, let's talk about Nico Williams, the player who is being targeted by major European clubs following his impressive performance in Euro 2024. Arsenal, in particular, is poised to make a bid for the talented Spanish forward this summer. Williams has been on the London club's radar since last season, but it was during Euro 2024 that he truly caught attention, making significant contributions to Spain's victory in the tournament. With several clubs interested in his services, Williams is now facing a crucial decision about his future. Arsenal has shown interest in bringing him to London, demonstrating proactive commitment in a transfer window that has been relatively quiet compared to their previous moves. Under the guidance of Mikel Arteta, the club remains determined to compete for the best talents in Europe, and Williams has been identified as a top target, according to reports from Sports Witness. The Gunners believe that adding Williams could bring a significant impact to the team and are willing to trigger his release clause to secure his transfer. Williams has solidified his reputation as one of the top forwards on the continent in recent seasons, standing out for his skill, speed, and ability to decide important games. His potential signing would certainly excite Arsenal fans, bringing a new element of talent and potential to the team. During his appearance on KS1 TV, Steve K discussed Arsenal's search for a new winger and mentioned that the club is considering making an offer for Pedro Neto. Additionally, Tottenham has also shown interest in the player. However, a major obstacle is Arsenal's concern about Neto's injuries. Kay shared his insights on Neto and the potential transfer to Arsenal. There has always been a lot of rumor about Pedro Neto and Arsenal. Arteta is a big admirer of him and likes Pedro Neto a lot, but his injuries are a big concern, Kay said. I know Arsenal is carefully analyzing his injury records to decide whether to make an offer or not. I'm 85% sure this deal will progress. We're talking £40 million now when it was £80 million last year, so his value is halved. To me, he's the guy. Looking at the price and what we know of him in the Premier League, he has already proven his worth. I don't think this possibility is completely ruled out. I know there are still discussions at Arsenal and they are evaluating his injury history. I like Neto, and I believe there's still a chance this could happen. Sometimes you get a feeling in the transfer market, and it doesn't seem like this silence is negative. Pedro Neto is a fantastic player, although he has struggled to stay fit recently. Signing him would be a gamble due to his physical issues, but it could be a gamble worth taking. In fact, if he is mainly used as a rotation option with Bukayo Saka, his game load would be lighter, and consequently, he might have fewer injuries. Maybe Arsenal should go ahead with this, because as Kay mentioned, there aren't many players in the market with Neto's skills. My fellow fans, what do you think about the possible signing of Pedro Neto? Considering his abilities and injury history, do you think he would be a good addition to the team? Or do you have concerns about his physical problems and would prefer the club to look for other options in the market? Comment below what you think about this. Thank you very much for watching this far. Until next time.